On December 7th, Israeli jets, for the first time ever, bombed Latakia. Syrian air defenses remained idle. As Latakia is only 20 kilometers away from the main Russian military base in the country, it begs the question, did Moscow know and allow the air raid to happen? The Syrian state news agency on December 7th reported the breaking news that an Israeli aggression had targeted the vicinity of Latakia port. It was followed by 3 shorter non-detailed reports that confirmed the bombing targeted commercial containers and the fact that Lebanon had strongly condemned the aerial aggression. For Sana'a, coverage of the event was over with the resumption of work at the Latakia container terminal after all damages had been removed. This is how an event, in less than 48 hours, begins and ends in a country of steadfastness and confrontation, without a military, diplomatic, or even a proper media response. No one wants a war in Syria, said the Russian president's special envoy to Syria, Alexander Lavrentiev, at a forum in Damascus in mid-November. As if the ongoing conflict does not exist. No one wants a war with Israel in Syria may be a more accurate statement. The coverage completely ignored the axis of resistance, which in the event of the Latakia bombing is arguably an indication of its importance. Especially seeing the fact that the attack took place in an utterly unexpected place. The Israeli bombing reveals the tension that exists in areas under control by the Assad regime, largely due to the Russian and Iranian presence and the hidden conflict between them. The Syrian people increasingly begin to feel the weight of their presence on an economic and social level, and even in terms of security. Circles close to the Assad regime have spoken explicitly about Russian-Israeli coordination regarding the Latakia bombing. Air defenses were disrupted and no S-400 missiles, which are located at the Russian-operated Khmeimim air base some 20 kilometers from Latakia, were not fired. As the bombing melted the containers in the port, images of empty rice and coffee bags were broadcasted by Syrian state media. The bags were apparently not affected by the heat of the explosion. Israel cannot bomb a target so close to Russia's largest base in Syria without informing Moscow. It is a red line that was reactivated following the meeting between Russian President Vladimir Putin and Israeli Prime Minister Naftali Bennett on October 30th. And thus Russia is in fact one of the parties conspiring against Syria. This is what is currently being circulated on pro-regime social media and networking sites.